Hi, Guy Cochran here today, and we're taking a look at the HHB Flashmic. This is a portable recorder that is actually a microphone built by Sennheiser along with recorder all in one device. This replaces the HHB PortaDAT. This was a two-prong system. One would be the actual recorder, which was this big heavy device that you would carry inside of a nice pack, and then you would have the MD46 from Sennheiser. And I used to actually use that device, and that system was a little bit wonky to carry around, especially if you needed to be running around and you had to make sure that your XLR cables were properly seated in, and also the transfer time on that device was real time. This guy right here, it's 90 times real time. So you just hook up the USB cable to your Mac or PC and you can begin to download all of your tracks. And at full quality, full resolution, 48 kilohertz sound, this unit is going to give you 3 hours. 3 hours of record time. Now the batteries last 6 hours. It's operated by 2 AA batteries. And I found over the weekend, just kicking this thing around for some testing, that even after an hour and a half of recording, my batteries were still completely full. It has a killer little interface on the top that allows you to go in and make some adjustments so you can record even in a lower resolution format. It's a MPEG-2 layer 1 audio at 32 kilohertz will give you 18 hours of record time on this device. Pretty amazing. It also has some software that you can plug into your PC or Mac, and you can take additional controls allowing you to do things like set up presets. So if you're recording, say, indoors versus outdoors, you can actually go in and have presets that are designed for each of those. One of the things that I might adjust is the high pass filter. Sometimes I'll leave that, if it's, say for instance, on a microphone stand, I'll turn the high pass, which is the bass roll off. That basically will cut anything below 100 hertz and mute it down. So I noticed that for wind noise or for handling, you'll want to turn the high pass filter on so it does do that low frequency cut. It also has Headphone, an 1/8" mini plug headphone out on the bottom of the unit, so you can monitor your audio and you can adjust those levels as well. It's a really cool device. I'm hoping to see a lot of reporters picking this unit up and giving up that system of recorder and microphone as separate devices. So this is my previous location sound recording system. We have the Edirol R1, which records directly to compact flash, and then I was using the Rode NT4, and you can see that I also have this 10-foot cable. So I always had to remember to have a fresh 9-volt battery here and then a couple AA's in here. Now this guy does suck down the batteries, and this one has 6 hours of recording time. So out in the field, I mean, I'm glad to be done with this cord. On the top, you'll notice that you have 3 buttons. The first one is for record, second one is for play, and the last one is for menu and also for stop. The LCD screen on the front right now, you can see, is flashing no file because we do not have any tracks on here. But the second that we go ahead and press the little record button, you'll notice that it says record on the bottom, and we also get our VU meters. So our VU meters will help us in determining if we're getting audio A, and also if we're getting a good level. So you want those levels to be hanging around the halfway level. And right now we have automatic gain control, so the unit is actually adjusting the levels for us on the fly. Now if we press the M, which is the menu button again, you'll notice that it stops and it begins to save. We now have 1 track available. Another cool feature of the HHB Flashmic is how convenient it is. How fast can you get to your gear when you need it? If you're wearing a coat with an inside pocket, it's as simple as pulling the unit out, turning the unit on. You'll notice that the LCD lights up, and now you can go ahead and press the record button, and I'm recording. Now let's go ahead and go into the menu, and on the back of the unit you have the scroll wheel. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the back of the unit to scroll down to record mode. In this record mode, you notice that you have linear, 48K, 44, and 32. These are going to be the uncompressed WAV files. You also have MPEG-2 layer 1 at 48, 44, and 32K. Now if we go ahead and select and we go back to the main menu, what you're going to notice is that the unit will now display the duration as 18 hours available, 18 hours, 24 minutes, and 30 seconds available. Now to play something that we've already recorded, we can just press the play button and you can see that the unit will begin showing the duration. You can also press the play button again and it'll pause. You can also rewind and fast forward by using the up and down clicker on the back. So just how good does this unit sound? You're listening to it right now. This is the HHB Flashmic DRM85 omnidirectional microphone, 1 GB model, and you're listening to it facing pretty much dead on. Even if I begin to turn to about a 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle, now you're still hearing my voice, and if I go ahead and turn it to a full 180 degrees, you're still going to be able to hear me. And let's go ahead and just turn it all the way back around to on axis, and this is what it sounds. And you don't even need to have it this close. I mean, you can be an arm length away. It's meant to be a reporter's mic.